It is the decider, Game 2 of Women's State of Origin for 2023. I'm Paul Shodka, joined by former Origin representative Chantel Stowers here to preview this game. And Shonny, Queensland went back to their traditional roll up the sleeves type of performance to win Game 1. Will that be enough to claim the shield in this one?
I think so. What they did really well was look after their 1%ers. So they really got into the grind, they did everything really well, and when the game kind of went a little bit skewered, they came back to that, and that's what got them in front, I believe.
Definitely the move to bring in Zahara Temero at halfback and shift Ali Brigginshaw to lock seemed to work well for the Maroons. How do you think this gives them an advantage?
I think that Ali has the brilliance to pick her opportunities so well. Having a ball-playing lock is an incredible game opener, but at the same time she has great vision and she knows when to take the hit-ups that aren't going to almost have her out of the game as well.
Yeah, and Julia Robinson out for this one, her place taken by debutante China Pilata. Queensland lose that combination with Shanae Shizolka. How do you think it ends up shaping out?
Look, I'll be really interested to see how China goes. I think that she has been playing in a second row position. She's also kind of returned from an ACL injury, so being a debutante, stepping into a role such as Julia Robinson's is going to be a lot of pressure for her, but I think that she'll do a great job.
Move on to New South Wales now. What can they do differently here to go north and come back victorious?
You know what, I think they really need to settle into the game this time round. There were a lot of kicks that were off. They really didn't optimise their opportunities when they had them. So coming back to that really good flow, I think that having the two young halves, so I'm suspecting that they're going to have Talia Fuimaono and they're matching up with Jessie Southwell. I think that that's going to provide really good flow.
So Jessie Southwell, she takes over the reins in the number 7. Do you think she'll be able to handle that extra responsibility at such a young age?
I do. Look, we've never had the opportunity of seeing a Game 2 for Origin in the women's game, but I think the taste of Game 1 has put her in really good stead. She's got the opportunity to walk away, reset, see exactly what she wants to do differently and come back and do that.
2 big ins for the Blues, which will help them, of course. Former Eels teammates Tiana Penatani and Samaima Taufa, what will they bring to New South Wales?
Well, Samaima, you cannot have an Origin without her. She is an incredible stalwart. She is the one that gets you going forward. She lays the platform. So I do believe that they were missing that in the last game. You had Kezzy Apps come on and make an incredible impact, but Samaima is a full game, full minutes player.
And Kezzy Apps didn't start, as you mentioned then, in Game 1, but named to start in Game 2. Do you think they go with both Taufa and Apps, or again make that late switch and then Apps comes on after maybe Taufa needs a rest?
You know what? I don't know what's happening in camp at the moment. It's very interesting. There have been a lot of last-minute changes and they keep their tongues tightly closed, so I'm unsure what they're going to do, but I think that Samaima will start. Kezzy, I have a feeling she's going to start.
Great stuff. Thanks, Chantel. Tickets are selling fast for this one. If you want to see the match live, head to nrl.com/tickets. If you can't get to the game, you can still watch it on Channel 9, Foxtel, Sky New Zealand or KO. Kickoff is at 7:45 p.m. Thursday night.